Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the countdown? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
What's good, everybody? It's your girl Asia Blue, and we're here with HYLO Art, and we have a special guest. Y'all give it up for Pogee. So what's up, Pogee? I think my first question for you is, what can you tell us about yourself? Who are you?
My name is Eric Majukwa. Friends call me Pogee. I'm originally from Nigeria, West Africa to be precise, and I've been a singer, songwriter, and a choreographer, and I've been doing that for 10 years, over 10 years now. And that's basically who I am.
Basically who you are. See, I love that, and the fact that you're not from here and you're bringing what you have here, you know, I think that's so beautiful. So it kind of leads me to want to know, how did you get started?
I started as a choreographer. That was 2007 with this gospel dance club, and then there was this progression to starting to write my own songs, and then I only started going to the studio after my college days, and then coming over to America. It was a whole different level.
Yeah, I bet.
And then I started working on getting my singles out, and that's how I started as a choreographer.
So you're talking about being a choreographer, and you're talking about your music, and so what are some of your influences? Who influenced you?
I'll say Peter and Paul Okoye, P-Square.
Yeah.
And then Usher Raymond, and then Two-Face, Olivia. Basically, these are people I'll call my influences.
Yeah. And I think that's dope because I know specifically with Usher, he was one of my influences. Like, it's just something about him and how he can just shift all dynamics,
right.
You know, especially with his body and his vocals at the same time. It's really crazy. So you stated that you were from Nigeria originally.
Yeah.
So I just want to know, with your Nigerian background, what is like your creative process? Is it different from the people that you're around here?
I'll say my creative process includes just thinking it, saying it, and then writing it.
Manifestation.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you just think what you want to do, or what you want to say, or what you want to sing about, and then you allow the belief in it to possess you, and then write it down as a statement of fact. Just make it something solid. Like this is, you know, it's up there until you bring it out, until you write it down. I'll say this is what has helped me and has helped my creativity for a long time.
Yeah, okay, so it's crazy because I say it's crazy a lot, but that's when I really connect with you and what you're saying. I was watching this interview with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he was just saying that the world doesn't care about you per se, but they care about what you carry. But it's up to you to produce what you carry and to make sure you give it out to the world, because if not, they'll ignore you. So when you talk about the process of manifestation and that it's only going to be up here until you make it come out, like the birthing process, like that's just something that I really believe in. And if you could touch more on that, what led you to this spiritual process, to even knowing about manifestation?
I've been a Christian for all my life, and the Holy Book makes me understand that as you think, so are you.
So a man does, yes.
So it all starts with your imagination, your thought process. You think it, you believe in it, you become it. And so is anything you want to do. Anything out of Albert Einstein, he once said, imagination is better than knowledge.
Wow.
So imagination there's so much power in imagination, and you shouldn't see it as something that takes you out of reality. Imagination is reality to me, and I think people should come to believe that there's so much power in your imagination.
Because it's just untapped potential.
Right.
In fact, like I feel like your imagination is God's way of giving you something that the world needs, or telling you that it's within you. And so you're only seeing it this way because it's up to you to bring it out, you know? I can tell you're a really deep thinker. So I want to know, like, out of all of your works, what's your best work so far?
I would say my show. 5 years ago, I did a show in 2012. I called it Falling. And I did it according to a line in scriptures that says, you might fall 7 times and get up 8. So I picked up that line and I did a show in line with that part of the scripture. And I called it Falling. And till date, I'm looking for ways to come up with stuff like that, and you know, being so distant from where you did your show and over here, you must start thinking, and you must start from somewhere,
right?
And see how you can beat your first work. And yeah, so basically I would say that's been my best for a long time now. And it's still my best until I come up with something better.
Yeah. I love the fact that you sound like you're basically saying you're in competition with yourself.
Yes, I am. I'm always in competition with myself, who I was yesterday and who I am today and who I want to become tomorrow. It's just a competition between who I want to be tomorrow and who I am today. So yeah, so it's not competing should be with ourselves rather than with people, because in the end we are all one.
Wow.
Yeah, so
connected.
Right. Everybody, everything is connected.
So, with us talking about connectivity and us being so distant from the outside world because of COVID, you know, not being able to do some of the things that we used to do, how has that affected you in your career? Being
new in an environment like this, I would say COVID helped me go inside myself, like go in and think of what I really want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if I want to go about this thing, I can't just sit up and do it. COVID was a factor that kept everything on hold. I mean, everything shut down, and I mean, people were beginning to go into their homes and think.
Right,
people were beginning to go into their homes and talk to themselves. So, in as much as there weren't so many shows here and there weren't so many. I think it was a time for me to meditate and talk to myself, think of ways I could come up with a different concept about life entirely, and a different me. So for me, COVID helped me to think, to meditate, to be a different part of me, so I could show the world who this part of me is and who this part of me is about to show you.
So when we talk about this part of you that you found during COVID, this part that you've just gotten so deep with, that you're diving into, how can you and this part change the world? Do you want to change the world?
I'm sorry, but I don't think anybody could change the world. I just think you can spark up the brain of anybody who thinks he can change the world. But in reality, nobody can change the world. You just have to do your own part.
Hello.
You just have to contribute your own quota to the system. For me, I just want to spread I just want to spread joy. I want to do it. I just want to be happy, because you can't give what you don't have. So I want to fill myself up with so much joy that all I could give is joy. It's either your joy is half filled or it's half empty. But for me, I want to fill myself with so much joy that all I could give is joy. And when you listen to my music, all you can hear, the sound you feel, and even the beat, everything is gonna make you move your feet. It's gonna make you like get up from whatever state might be robbing you of that vital energy, that energy that comes when you are joyful and happy within yourself. So I would say, if I can change the world, which in reality it might not be possible, but just do your own part. I'll say I just wanna spread joy through my music.
Okay, so this leads me to want to know, what about your new project, your next project? What are you working on right now? What can you tell the people?
I'm working on my album. I'll say an EP. It should be out in the next 6 months or more, but I should be dropping it by next year.
Next year, okay. So what can you tell us about it? What type of sounds are you going to be using? What can the people expect?
Basically, it might just be me, but I'm looking forward to working with a whole lot of artists.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to as an Afrobeat artist, and Afropop. I'm looking forward to so many collaborations with different sounds.
Yeah.
And be it hip hop, be it pop, be it R&B. I want to infuse them in Afrobeat and create a different sound, create a different concept. So I'm looking forward to collaborating with different artists. I know it's hard to find fellow Afrobeat artists, but I think music is a language of the soul. So it's something, it's universal. So you can work with anybody and find a way to infuse different styles into
anything, right?
Anything, yeah.
Right. Okay, so my last question for you would be, to any artist that's looking, any Afrobeat artist, or just anybody who's looking to be in music, or people who are watching, period, what advice can you give them?
Anybody aspiring to be an artist, I'll just say, hold on to your imagination.
Wow.
Yeah, because for any artist, every artist wants to hit it big. Like every artist sees himself filling up whether at the O2 Arena in the UK, or let's say the Madison Square, or every artist is looking forward to filling theaters up. Every artist wants to be big, even though you have to start small. Nobody knows you at the time you started. Nobody knows you, but every artist wants to be there.
Right.
So you have to think it first and hold on to your imagination, because most of the artists who hit it big, most of them, Jay-Z, who are out there today, it all started in the mind. It all started as they thought it. They all started as a thought process. So just hold on to your imagination. Don't give up, and keep believing and keep praying.
You know, even though that was my last question, I just want to kind of talk about what you just said about how it starts in the mind. You were saying how you're a Christian, I am as well. And when we talk about, when we get to Genesis, and it's like God said, let there be light, and then he separated, the heavens and the earth. To me, it's like God thought it, God knew it, and then there it was.
Right.
And so what you just said was so deep when you told them hold on to their imagination. Because if we are God within God, if we are all one, you're literally saying, hold on to that part of you that can create exactly what you want.
Right.
And that's beautiful. So we want to thank you here at HYLO Art, man. This is Pogee, y'all. Y'all seen it here. Y'all see what's behind us. And give some shout outs. Who made this all possible? Where can they find you? Where can they follow you?
Okay, I'm on Instagram as Pogee official, POGEE_official, and then I'm on YouTube. If you want, you can subscribe to my YouTube page, Pogee Vibes, and basically, I'm more active on this too.
Okay, and y'all heard it here first, man. Y'all give it up for Pogee. Thank y'all so much.
Hello everybody, I'm Pogee, and I feel really good to be here tonight.
Yeah.
I got a performance for y'all.
What you want, because I got to get it. I don't care your age, why the girl don't bother me. I'm shy, I'm positive, I'm straight. You stay because inside, I'm body, so body, so good to make it, short to make it, body, shut down like you go over 19. Shut show, she who don't got that scandal. Who don't got it hard to get to reading it. Got a project, I make it, that's a shout to so happen, go down, see, so sweet. You are, I'm here, I'm sure, I'm positive, I'm straight, cause inside, I'm doing, yeah, body, so body, girl, just wanna feel